Hey YouTube, welcome. This is Top Deck King here with another deck. This you can play either as a best of one or a best of three, but for content or for the YouTube, I will be playing it as a best of one just so they can't interact with the deck. But it might be better as a best of three just because in best of three the decks are a lot slower, but you do have a lot of removal. But it'd be a lot slower. And so here's a sideboard in case you want to play it as a best of three deck. I will include that into the description of the video. Check the description because I'll have the deck list both for PC and mobile, so you can port this deck to Arena if you want to play. And so it will have the sideboard guide there as well if you want to play it. But for the video, I'm going to try it out as a best of one deck and see how we do with it there. If it doesn't work out, we're going to swap it over to best of three and, go from that. But for now, we're going to do it as a best of one. So here's the main board. And like I said, I'll include the sideboard if you want it. Check the description of the video and I'll have the deck list there. So let's go right into the thing. So right off the bat, here's our removal package: Frostbite, Fire Prophecy, and Stormwrath. We're running 4 of those just because we need early removal with Frostbite. We do have the Snowlands here, so we can get 3 damage. Fire Prophecy helps us loot through. So if we have any of the gods in our hands, we use Fire Prophecy to kill a creature and then put it to the bottom of the deck. And you really need to put these to the bottom of the deck because you're running a Gods World Tree deck, so you can bring them all back. And when you play World Tree and you bring these gods out, it's a 1-turn kill. It automatically, unless they have blockers, I guess, but you could go around that as well because of this guy's effect. So any damage that is excess damage is dealt, it goes to them instead. So when you play the gods, attack them, then you could play like a Storm's Wrath, do damage to their creatures, and then the excess damage pings at them. So 4 Storm Wrath, that's our board wipe here in this deck. As our draw power kind of engine, we have 4 omens just because, well, you're in blue. It's one of the best draw powers out there with Yorion. You get to scry, you get to draw cards, you get to then sack it and scry some more, then come down the road, you can blink it with Yorion, so it's very solid, 2 mana instant speed. We have 3 Valakut Awakenings. This is a pseudo land / draw power. The reason why Valakut Awakening is in this deck is because you will have those games where you're going to draw the gods into your hands. So Valakut Awakening is a good way to put it to the bottom of your deck. So that way, because it doesn't matter where it's at in the deck, preferably in the bottom would be best, so that way you don't draw them, but World Tree grabs them from any part of your deck and puts them in play. So that's why it's best to have them at the bottom of your deck so you don't naturally draw them. But naturally drawing them isn't also bad. Like the gods that you won't mind casting would be like Clothis, Perforos, because it gives you creatures haste. You could do Nylea because it could reduce the cost of your creatures. It can help you loot. So you can look at the top card of your deck. If you don't want it, dump it to the graveyard. Look at the top of your deck, dump it if you don't want it. So those cards are technically fine to draw. The other ones, not so much. I mean, Outrun, I guess you could draw it and cast it as the creature side, so you could start scrying. But like I said, you would like to have more value with World Tree, so having them all in the deck would be best. But that's why. So that's what Valakut Awakening is mainly there for. Prismari Command is another removal / draw power. It helps you ramp, so that way you can play this earlier because it could create a treasure, and this costs 10 mana as well as itself, so technically 11 mana. So this allows you to ramp 1, kills a creature, does 2 damage, and lets you loot through your hand and all that. So it's a good card for the deck. Eureka's Moment, it's another ramp draw spell here. It counts both as ramp and draw here. 4 Cultivates, 2 Migration Path. That's our ramp spells per se, the actual ramp spells. It's there to get us closer to this World Tree. We have 2 Elder Gargoths here. Obviously, this doesn't fall in the God package, but Elder Gargoth in a best of 1 matchup, which is why I have it in the main deck in the best of 1, it's pretty hard for your opponent to deal with unless they have like double Frostbite or something like that, but then it's like a 2-for-1. But he has Vigilance, Reach, Trample, and if you have the Red God in play, prior to casting him. He now also has haste, so haste, vigilance, reach, and trample. He's good against aggro decks because he has vigilance. He's a 6/6. He can start creating dudes, gain you life, and stuff like that. So I have him there for that reason, for the aggro kind of matchups to kind of stall the board out. Here's our god package. I mean, you could run other gods if you want, but since we're in Temur, I did it this way with, being the Temur gods, so to end our top curve, we have Genesis Ultimatum, because Ultimatum, you're in Temur. It's an amazing card. There's no reason not to be running Genesis Ultimatum. And then Ugin is a kind of a catch-all effect in a sense. So you want to be able to have something to just clear the board and just in case catch everything off the board. The lands, there's nothing really special about the lands. It's just, it's a tri-land deck, so you got the pathways, you got the snowlands for frostbite, you got the tri-land, Temur tri-land, you got world tree, so it's pretty simple as far as lands wise. But yeah, that is the deck. We are gonna go try this on the ladder right now. I think we're starting off somewhere in 94% Mythic, so we're gonna see how far up we can take this deck up before we. I have a few decks that I will be playing today and see what happens with these decks. But this is the Temur ramp deck. Hopefully, this deck does well for us, and we'll see. And like I said, if you want to play in best of 3, you have access to sideboard here. I will include the deck list in the description of the video, so check the description of the video. You can port for Arena and PC. I'll have both versions there. Go ahead and destroy that subscribe button, that thumbs up, whatnot. If you're enjoying the content, please hit those 2 buttons. Drop some comments down below if you've tried this deck out, if you've seen it, maybe you played against me. If you can make it better, I know I would enjoy to see if you can make it better. I would love to hear it. So drop some comments down below, check the description of the video, and let's go and get into the matches. All right, Temur Gods. Temur Gods. I have a couple of decks to test out today. This is one of them, the first one. Babazira. And then we're gonna go and play some ladder status, maybe. Opponent goes first. All right, we got removal and we have ramp with the world tree. We got the lands. So turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, either play cultivate or hold up Prismari command. Yordies, yep, there's a Yordies. Okay, so he's white. No, not another cultivate. I don't need another one deck. Don't you dare do it. Oh, pause that. Okay, so he's Winota. Opponent is Winota. Well, he didn't play another creature, so that's good for me. He has maybe Bone Crusher in his hand then? Bone Crusher. There it is. So we're playing against Winota. This could be very tricky. If he has Winota, then we're just... Ooh. We don't have... we can't. We don't have enough... we don't have any snowlands. We have no snowlands. Alright. I mean, we could still kill Winota, but we have no snowlands. So we could kill Winota. So what we do is do 2 damage to it, create a treasure, and then... Okay. So do 2 damage, draw 2. So 2 damage, draw. Yeah, I could have created a treasure, do 2 damage to Winota, create a treasure, and then frostbite to do the last 2 damage. So technically, we could have killed Winota. What do you got? All right, now we got to discard 2 cards. So I think I'm going to discard 1, 2. All right. Okay. Okay. We could cultivate for... Okay. Now I'm not going to cultivate. So I'm going to put this on blue. I was going to cultivate so I could play the Frostbite, but now I'm just going to take the 4 and play Eureka's Moment. And then next turn I could cultivate. Another Bone Crusher. We're taking a lot of damage. Here's the second one. So we need a Storm's Wrath, huh? Alright, well, we could possibly draw it. We're drawing 3 cards here, so... Storm's Wrath. Alright. There it is. Speak of the devil. There he is. Let's clear the board. Clear the board. And then we have another... We could sack this for another snow, so we have Frostbite. Clear the good old board. Kenrith. I mean, we could kill it, but it takes our whole hand to kill it. Not our whole hand, but it takes 2 cards to kill it. Kenrith. Alright. So we do this. Grab 2 lands. Doesn't matter anymore now because we have the World Tree. Alright, so I gotta do 2 damage. So I'm gonna do, let's see, so we have 3, 6, 7, 8. This would be 9. That would be 10. So do 2 damage, create a treasure. We have enough snowlands, right? Snowland, snowland, snowland. And then just kill this. I should have waited maybe till combat to do that, though. Because in case he has another Kenrith in his hand. But they only run... I think 1, maybe 2 Kenriths tops. It says put a creature... A red creature. We cast this as the legendary side. But then we can't do it yet because we have access to 10. All right, we're gonna grab Yorion and play the Yorion then. Use it as a blocker. No, we're not blinking our treasure. Use it as a blocker. He's used 3 Bone Crushers, so Blade Historian, that's fine. Doesn't kill us. But it kind of sucks that past the blockers. So we trade here. It sucks that we have two of the gods in our hand. All right, let's go ahead and sacrifice this. Because then we only get to bring in... We don't get to bring in as much. Can I activate this as instant speed or... Sacrifice World Tree, search your library for any... Okay, so I can activate this at instant speed, it says. Alright. If it doesn't work, it doesn't say sorcery is the thing, so... Auto pay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's indestructible? This guy, right? Anybody else indestructible? No. Block. Get him, gods! Get him! Get him! Get him, gods! Skyclave! No! My friend! No! Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay. What is this? Grab planeswalkers, right? Until you reveal a creature or planeswalker. Okay. We grabbed almost all our creatures. We have 2 Elder Gargrots. Yep, he has another one. Alright. Okay. Start gaining life, I guess. So... Okay, cast this as the creature. Doesn't animate, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 does not animate either one of these. So let's Omen first. See what we hit. There we go. We'll keep them both. Cast this. We're just going to leave that for the cycle aspect. Why wouldn't it let me cast this? No attacks. Call out land, I guess. Oh, I should have called out instant. I mean, ooh! I left it on. I left it on top of my deck. No! No! Cycle this. That was hilarious. That was quite funny, my friend. I'll take Blade Historian because he can maybe some stuff back. All right, let's cast. Why won't it? Oh, I don't have World Tree anymore. That's why. I'm like, why won't it let me? But I don't have World Tree in it. So we don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and attack here. Gain life. Yeah, let's gain. No, yeah, let's gain life. Because I know I could Storm's Wrath his board. And then we'll Storm Wrath. Ooh, but this guy dies. That guy dies. My Alderaan dies. Is it worth it? I guess I needed to draw a card there. Other creatures you control. Alright. Let's call instant. Bam! Bam! Biggity bam! Biggity bam! Biggity bam! Sure. Good game. Biggity biggity bam. Okie dokie. Temur Gods. QWE. QWE. I go first. All right. This allows me to start looting through my deck. This allows me to start maybe gaining life. I'm on the play, so that's nice. Doesn't have any removal, but we should be able to draw some stuff. If we hit ramp cards, then we're in the money. We hit some ramp cards. But until then, it's going to be an interesting one. QWE Forest. Love Struct. No, I didn't want to draw you, though. Definitely did not want to draw you. That was not any of the cards that I wanted to see. So, green-black Magecraft. Green-black Magecraft. Well, that's good. It helps me ramp a little bit. So I could use Fable Passage, sack it, and then Clothis can... Oh, yep, Magecraft. And then I can sack it, and then Clothis will give us an extra mana that turn. So we gain some life back here, so that's good. So I'm not going to play that for that reason. But let's see. So 4. Then this would be 5, 6. So the following turn we get to play it. Oh, no, it won't, because... Oh, we could add green. So we need to draw another blue, I guess. So we could, yeah. Bastion of Remembrance. You got it. You got it. Oh, I should have just done that. That was dumb. Because I could have hit removal. So if I keep this, I bottom this. This gives me the mana required. I think I need an untap land, actually. So we're going to bottom both. Because if I hit an untap land, there's Ugin. If I would have hit an untap land, we could have played Genesis Ultimatum. But we did not hit untap land. So if we didn't hit untap land... Because this is what? 2, 4, 5, 6... 6 mana. It's not enough, see? That's why I needed untap land. All right, so we're just gonna do it anyways. So we're gonna play this. So the game plan is crack this, cycle this, grab green, use this to grab blue, and then go from there. I mean, it doesn't necessarily guarantee me a victory, but all right, so let's just do it now anyways. So grab blue. And then we can cycle this. See if we could hit a removal off it or something maybe. We could kill something. Okay. But it's a red, so that doesn't work. It is red mana. If it was green mana, it would have worked. Village rights, sure. Village rights. Witherbroom. Alright. Yeah, we can't play Genesis Ultimatum here, so because we have red, red, blue, blue. We can do green, green. So we have to remove this to gain some life back, I guess. Are we dead? Each opponent loses a life. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He does one Magecraft ability. We're dead. So I guess I have to cast this as a creature then. Guess we gotta cast it as a creature. Because otherwise we're just dead. He would hit me for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cast this. This would trigger. It'd be 9 damage. So I have to create a blocker here. Sure. I mean, if you have a removal, you just play the removal, you win, opponent. 7, 8. If he doesn't kill us here... Okay, that doesn't kill us. If he doesn't kill us, we get to wipe his board. Oh, actually, aren't we just dead if he swings out with everything? But that's odd. Yeah, we were just dead, I think. Oh, no, because we could block this. Let's see. I think we were dead, right? But, all right, so your graveyard. We're going to take this. Add green. And then Ugin -3. Sucks we lose this guy. But it's either that or we lose the game. So, either that or lose the game, huh? I guess we'll -3 the board. We're at 5. We're at 5. And if he does, go ahead and do that, because I could just -0, -0, and clear his board. Sure. I can -3 again if I need to then. So, -3. Clear the board again. And let's play Genesis Ultimatum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack! What is it? How do I get the... If you control 3 or more legendary creatures, I see. Control 3 or more legendary creatures. Guess this is... I don't know if it technically... Oh, he's not legendary, though. He's not legendary. I didn't want to plus it. So... Yep. Sure. He goes down. All right, so he's at 9. Could I win the game is the question. I don't know if this triggers with this. I guess let's find out. Because we're going to... Because if it gives it the effect... Nope, didn't work. All right. Nice. Okay, good game, opponent. I forgot Elder gives this 2 loyalty. There we go. Let's go play some Temur Gods. Temur Gods. Herman. Herman. So no companion. Guess we keep because we have 2 frostbites. They're most likely an aggro deck. See. All right, we're gonna play. I could shock this. I could kill something, but we'll wait and see what happens. I'd rather. Okay, well maybe I should have shocked, but it doesn't matter. I can still frostbite. I can steal frostbite. I can put this on red and kill them both. Sure. So frostbite this away. And then you're up, opponent. You're up. Dactos. I guess we'll just go ahead and kill this now, I guess. We'll kill you now, my friend, before you start gaining life. Before you start gaining life. Selfless savior. Well, he gained life anyways. It's like he gained life regardless. Alright, so play this, grab Yorion, add a card to our hand. We need a, what do we need? Ooh, that's a good card though. That's a card. Let's grab blue. And then we get to play Genesis Ultimatum on my turn. So blue. Okay, so we have green. So let's grab red and blue, right? I could grab double blue. And then I have the triple blue for Genesis Ultimatum. Put this on green for the double green and then double red. Oh, there's Speaker. There's El Speakerino. Another Elder. I could play Genesis here. Or I could just cast Elder Dragon. Or Elder Guards, I should say. I don't believe they can get rid of an Elder. So I think I'm just going to do that for that reason. I don't think in the colors they can get rid of this guy. Am I wrong? Nope, Skyclave doesn't do it. Skyclave does not do it, my friend. Why would you attack? I mean, I guess. You have to be at 27, right? That's odd. And we could just make a 3/3 beast here. Then he gets high enough, I see. Sure. That's fine. That is fine, my friend. Alright, let's play the G Ultimatum. Ugin for sure. Good game, opponent. So 3, right? Remove your board. Good game, opponent. Good game, my friend. Alright, we're running some Temur Gods and Best of 1. It was a fun deck, but also pretty cool. Cool, fun, and competitive. So, let's see. We go first. They're not revealing a companion, so having Storm's Wrath and Prismari Command is pretty good. But Ugin and Gargroth are not great, but luckily we have the command, so we can shuffle it or discard them if we need to. So I'm going to keep for that reason. The only problem I see currently would be the double red. Is the double red. So I guess I mean I'm not playing anything on turn 2, so I'll just play this land first to see what I want with this. I'm playing against red. All right, well, we're playing against red the Arena. So put this on red. I could also use, yeah, I think we'll put this on red then. And then next turn put this down to play this for this. We don't get to get the double green, but Robber the Rich. Did he take what land? Oh, he took my forest. I needed that forest. Opponent. I don't want to discard this, but I also don't want, I can't play it. I don't have, the double green. I'm definitely going to discard Ugin. It'll come down to seeing if I discard this or not. And depending on what he plays here, I may or may not do command. Bone Crusher. So I'm giving him a free card. I think it's worth it to just keep the Storm's Wrath. Because now if he's going to hit me for what, 3? But then I get to Storm Wrath him. So it's fine. He hit another land anyway, so. And then we could use you could use the other modes. All right, so let's do draw 2 and create a treasure. So target. Okay, so what are we getting rid of? I think, like I said, I think we're getting rid of Ugin. I guess I have the Gring with the command now, so I'm not getting rid of the Elder. Valakut Awakening? Sure. We'll do that one. So put this one on red so we could crack this one later for Gring. Clear the board. Clear the board. And then we have a response to what's it called? The Embercleave. Because it could destroy the artifact. My opponent thinks, oh, I guess he milled off green lands. Never mind. I was like, my opponent's probably like, this guy's. The only thing that sucks about this is if he has double frostbite. My opponent's probably like, man, what is this? Okay, he didn't have double frostbite, so that's good for us. Good game. Good game, opponent. All right, we're playing a spicy one today. Temur gods. Some gods. Death per Deos. I go first. The Yorion deck with. I guess I can grab blue. I can play this, but the rest of my hand's pretty bad. I guess we'll keep. People are back to Sultai in best of 1, huh? At the end of the season. Ooh, it's not Sultai. I mean, it could still be, but maybe it's Abzan. We'll see. Grab blue. If it's Abzan, I think I'm a little more fine in this situation, but we'll find out. This is good. That gives me the access to the 4th mana for this. We'll find out, though. Maze Mind Tome, sure. Let's go play Omen. I could destroy it also if I want to. So that's also good. Oh, definitely do not need either one of these right now. No, thank you. No, I don't need that one either. Alright, well then. I think we're going to destroy this, draw 2, and discard 2. So that way we can get rid of these. So, let's see. We're going to let him loot first, just so that way we don't just, did I not set a stop? Or did I not set a stop here, I'm not sure if I set a stop, so... Okay, we're good. So... Draw 2, discard. So target a player to draw 2 and destroy this. Remove the stop. Discard 2 cards. 2 cards. Get rid of this Maze Mind Tome. We didn't draw a Gring Source, unfortunately. So he is the Yorion deck. Okay. So I'm kind of surprised what the heck that's there for. What is that for? Go grab green. Let's go rampant. Alright, so we're going to grab one more green just to be safe. We got red. Maybe I just grab the other one as blue. Sure. So we're 1 mana away from Ultimatum. So my turn. There's his Omen. Okay. 2. We have 6, right? Play this. I could do 2 to the bottom. I can either cultivate or command, or I can grab Yorion and play cultivate. There's his. I'm actually going to keep this so I can cycle it. There's his Alrund's Epiphany, I'm assuming. So let's cultivate. Let's grab. I guess we'll put that one in play. Grab Yori's. Play that and pass. So now if we draw Genesis Ultimatum, we can cast it straight up. We can straight up cast it. We have access to 8 mana. Why does it say I have access to 4 mana here out of 8? There's only 1 on tab. What's going on here? You guys see this? Down on the bottom, it says 4 out of 8. It's kind of odd, but okay. Maybe this is Abzan, and he's just, ugh. That's no bueno. I don't know if I want to let that stay for longer than... I can Storm's Wrath and Prismari command it away. You have 8 mana, so 4, 7. Could do that. Alright. So then that means I have to put this on red. So Storm Wrath. And then Prismari. Let's do 2 damage, draw 2 cards. So 2 damage, draw 2 cards. I guess we discard that. And that, I guess we discard our lands. I gotta keep the gods, unfortunately. What's the other side? Nah, I don't care about that. I was like, I don't care about the artifact side. Plus, I don't want to put anything in play for the purpose of, what is it? Binding of the Gods. Alright, so let's play Yorion, because even if he has Mystical Dispute, we can pay the mana. He has Heartless Act, I guess. Heartless Act! Yes, he does. Sure. Results. So he has white and he has blue, so he's going to be able to play Yoris. Yoris! We have 3 blue, 3 red. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's see what we get. We need some ultimatums. I don't think we need creatures here, unfortunately. I could keep the command, but I'm going to bottom that. We drew one anyways, it didn't matter. That's hilarious. Sure. You got it. I'm gonna sack the Omen here. It's a good scry. I'm pretty sure this is the Ultimatum deck with just the Triome. With the Abzan Triumph. I'm not sure what the Abzan Triumph is in there for. I guess just for Binding of the Gods, but that's... I don't think you need it, is the thing. Don't need either one of these. Make sure the God's on the bottom first. There is Genesis Ultimatum. There is the Ultimatum. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, let's see. And we put the one god, we put one of the gods on the bottom, so that's kind of unfortunate. But luckily we hit World Tree, so that is also kind of nice. I'm trying to see if I'm supposed to shock here. So I could use Fire Prophecy and Command. I think I do. Also, the Fire Prophecy shuffles one of these gods back into our hand. Or back into our deck, I should say. Elrond's Epiphany. I'm going to take the 4. I should probably just kill it, since this is Elrond's Epiphany, most likely. And stop the damage, or the bleeding, I guess. Stop the bleeding. Pretty positive that's Elrond's Epiphany, so taking extra damage here is probably not what I'm looking for. So let's put this one to the bottom. Oh, Frostbite. Okay. Let's just kill it then. We can use this for other modes. Alright, now you can play your Elrond's Epiphany. Elrond's Epiphany. Yep. So that's why we know I don't want to take 4 damage, because then if I took 4 damage, I'll go to 13. Then I'm gonna take 6. And if he just starts chaining maybe another Elrond's Epiphany, I'm just dead. So Born Klex. That's fine. That is a-okay, my friend. I'm going for the OTK right now. Let's just go for it. OTK. I think this is OTK. I'm not sure if all of them are animated yet, but let's go to combat. Good game, opponent. Boom! OTK'd right in the face. All right, let's go play some Temur Gods. Temur Gods. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. My opponent's name is Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Opponent goes first. We have double Frostbite, so I guess I keep, and then we have some ramp. So turn 1, I could play this. Okay, now I guess I'm playing this turn 1. Never mind. Looks like we're playing against the Izzet Snow deck, so this could be, I guess, bad. I don't know. We'll see. That's a good draw, though. That is a good draw. If we get to play it is the question. We get to cast it. Because he probably has a counter spell, but... Okay. Can't... I mean, I could double Frostbite and kill it. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Alright, we're just going to draw. There's a Stormwrath anyways, I guess, so that will help. Let's play Cultivate. Put some more Snowlands in play. Grab blue. I guess we need a red here also. Doesn't really matter which one I put in. So we could Stormwrath. We could start Frostbiting. I like the full art Snowlands, though. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Could try the Migration Path. He's going to counter it, but that's fine. I'd rather have him counter this than counter this. Okay. What do we have? So blue, blue, blue. I guess we could grab a green. So blue and green. All right, you're up, opponent. You have a Behold in your hand, or is that Behold? Behold the multiverse. What you got? You got another Bone Crusher? Oh, please tap out and play Bone Crusher on me. Oh, I would love that. Prismati command. Alright, so now he gets to play Goldspan. We have a Storm's Wrath. If hopefully it doesn't get countered. He could also just have Outrun's Epiphany, and then we're just gonna get wrecked. Wrecked! Yep. Play your Storm Dragon. Yep. So what are the odds that this is a counter spell? What are the odds? Because otherwise I take 4, 8. I would take 2 if I target it. So it takes 6. It's between 6 or 8, I guess. I guess we have to let it just go, and hopefully it's not a counter spell. Hopefully that's not Outrun's Epiphany, I guess. Because if it is Outrun's Epiphany, not Outrun's Epiphany. Hopefully it's not Saw It Coming. If it's Saw It Coming, well, that builds trouble for us. Okay, so it's not Saw It Coming. We'll go ahead and put this on blue. Could technically grab this. Oh, I should have put it on red so I could have had double access. I could technically grab Yorion, but I think I might Valakut Awakening some of the cards away. So this is Saw It Coming, or not Saw It Coming, Outrun's Epiphany. So that's Outrun's Epiphany, because otherwise he would have been able to counter. Let's go ahead and just kill this. Get that out of here, opponent. Sure. Now we get to play Genesis Ultimatum. Genesis Ultimatum. And he already played his land, so that doesn't really matter either. So let's play the land. Let's play Genesis Ultimatum. Let's just hit more lands, I guess. Let's just hit more lands. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna hold up because of the Faceless Haven here. It's gonna hold up. Or I could just also just hold up Awakening here and get rid of some of these cards. Hopefully he animates Faceless Haven, but I think he's gonna outrun Epiphany finally. Sure. I mean, we're technically not dead. Because we could kill the Faceless Haven. Even if he has a counter spell, we can kill the Faceless Haven, so we're technically not dead. Let's kill this. Is he gonna try to counter this? I mean, it's lethal, so go for the counter spell, opponent. Counter target spell unless the controller pays one. If you control a creature with flying, counter that spell unless the controller pays. Okay, so we'll try this again then. We will try this again. We're going down to 4. We need something big. Something big. Elder Gargaroth is pretty big. Elder Gargaroth is pretty darn big. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's grab Yorion. Let's grab El Yoris. El Yoris. Iteration, sure. Iteration. Let's see what you hit. We got a dodge brazen. Okay, land. Obviously, it's going to be land. That's a cool land. He has Brazen. Scorching Dragonfire. So he has double Scorching Dragonfire. Nice. Or Frostbite, I guess. Does he have 3 snow? 1, 2. Oh, he does. Alright. Yep. We're down to 2. I could kill one and technically go to 3. Do I want to go to 3 versus 2? Um, 3. I think I have to go to 3. Bone Crusher would just kill me otherwise. Lofty. Lofty deny. Yeah, well, I'm dead to Bone Crusher, I guess. So, all right, let's play Genesis. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana, huh? I can't cast I mean, yeah, I can't cast Yorion. I mean, I can't cast. If he draws Goldspan, we're just dead either way, I guess. If we had 1 more mana, we'd be fine, but 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we only have access to 6 mana, so all right. We're dead to a Goldspan. We're dead to a Bone Crusher. We're dead to a lot of stuff, actually. We're gonna bottom this one. We're down to 1. Actually, I mean, 1 and 2 is no difference, so yeah, that's fine. 1 and 2 does not matter. Oh, there's a pause. What's the pause for? This could gain me life back! Actually, we could do this. We could do that, and that way when we play Genesis Ultimatum... Oh, no, it doesn't work that way. We draw 2 cards. I'm an idiot. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy! Let's see. 1, 2. Oh no, did I mess up? See, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have access to 9 mana, huh? Alright, so let's go drop this guy. That's a blocker. So that way now we're protected against Goldspan. Our Genesis Ultimatums have been kind of bad. I'm actually just gonna play this as my land drop, actually. For some reason, it seems like I need more and more lands. I don't know why. Where is... there's Ugin, but... Goldspan Dragon. Resolves. I guess let's let him attack. No, actually I shouldn't. Okay, there we go. Actually, on the stack, what am I saying? Forgot, on the stack I could do this. I guess we're drawing 2 cards. So here. All right. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. And then block Goldspan Dragon. We're still alive. We're still alive, people. This will get us out of the what's it called, range. Can't attack. All right, we got 1 dodge. 1 dodge. 1 dodge. We just need a dodge. There we go. Good game, opponent. Woo! All right, we are playing some Temur Gods here. Some Temur Gods. Handor. Let's see, we have Omen, we have Fire Prophecy, we have some ramp. I have to keep this. Fable Passage grabs blue. Then we go Fire Prophecy or Omen. Okay. So they're playing white what? White what? Is it mono white? It is, I'm assuming Winota then. Looks like it might be Winota. Yep. It's Winota. Alright, so Winota is going to be a little tough one, but luckily this clears almost everything. So we need blue here. World Tree. World Tree. I guess next turn we could play World Tree. Alright, let's see what they do though. Yep. I guess that's the thing. Like, I know they haven't played a white source here. I mean, a red source, but like, why wouldn't they have a red source is the question. Frostbite, I'll keep them both. That clears both of them. That clears them both. All right, so put this. Now we can Fire Prophecy and Frostbite. So, good thing we did dodge. So we're going to clear, depending on what he does. I mean, I'll take 5 if he doesn't have a Winota. If he has a Winota, we're just killing both. El Cid. Target creature or enchantment you control gains protection from a color of your choice. Interesting. Interesting. The only bad part about that is it also protects against this because this is a red spell. So, but we're going to let it resolve because then we could end step kill it. We could end step, we could play Omen here and end step kill it. So that way if he drops anything else out, we could Storm Wrath his field. See, and what do you know? There's the white. That's even better. Sure, now we're not going to even Frostbite. You could take my Omen. Now we're just going to take 5. That's fine. You got it, opponent. Let's just play this now, so that way it stops asking me about it. Frostbite and land seems fine, especially against this deck. Sure. We have our land anyways, but more lands doesn't hurt. Alright, so let's drop this and play a Storm's Wrath. Clear the board. Clear the board. Good game, opponent. Good game. Hey YouTube, welcome to the final analysis of the deck. You guys just saw the gameplay. There are a little bit of changes to it at the end here. The one card that I ended up changing or took out was Eureka's Moment. It never really did anything for me. Like I said, either you were really ahead and you played it, or you were behind and never got to be able to cast it. And I feel like Wolf Willow Haven here might be just better for that purpose. Just because you get to play this on turn 2, get up to 3 mana. It also allows you to play easier Elder Gargaroth, allows you to play some of your gods easier. So I felt like that was just better to do that on turn 2 rather than play, Eureka's Moment on turn 4. And we also upped the migration path to 3 for the purpose that if you play this on turn 4, if your mana is correct, you get to play this technically on turn 5. And playing a turn 5 Genesis Ultimatum is pretty good, because so you play this on turn 4, you grab 2 lands, brings you up to 6. You play your land on turn 5 for your land drop, and then it gives you up to 7 mana. So that's the only difference we did to this deck. As you saw, we went from 94% up to, and I ended up stopping at 98% with the deck. So that's the deck so far. And like I said, check the description of the video, because I will have this both. I'll have the sideboard guide included, so you get to port this to both mobile or PC Arena. Either way, I'll have both of them there. So if you want to play this in best of 3, you'll have access to a sideboard guide. And this deck might be better as a best of 3 deck, just because there'd be a little less aggro. But as you saw, your aggro matchup isn't horrible, just because you have a lot of removal here anyways. You have Elder Gargroth, and then once you play the gods, you pretty much just win. And again, control can't really deal with World Tree unless they have Field of Ruin. So you get to play this at instant speed and then just go off on them. So there's that. You could try it both ways. I didn't play it in best of 3 yet. I did create a sideboard guide to see in case I wanted to play it. But it's up, see how you want to do it. If you want to play it in best of 3 or you want to play it in best of 1. The deck is a little expensive, so if you do not have the cards, I wouldn't suggest crafting it, just because a lot of this stuff will rotate out in 3-4 months. So maybe not the greatest to craft, but if you have the cards, it's a very fun deck to play. It can kill your opponent in 1 turn because the gods animate and attack them for lethal. It has a little hidden trick with what's it called? The red god with these damage spells, especially with Stormwrath. Kills their creatures. The excess damage could go to the player, so you can kill them in 1 turn that way. But as far as would I recommend this deck for anyone to craft if they don't already have it, I would not recommend them to craft this. It's just because it's very too expensive. Look, you have these are all rares and mythics. These are rares. You have all these tri-lands and these pathways, rares, mythics, mythic. You got more rares. You got rares. So it's very expensive. And then on top of that, the sideboard, you got some rares and mythics there. So it's very expensive. So I wouldn't recommend crafting it if you don't have it. But if you have the deck, give it a try. It's a very fun deck. And you saw it, it could pull wins out of nowhere with the God package. So yeah. But yeah, check the description of the video. I'll have both the best of 1. I'll have the deck list. So you can play it as a best of 1 or a best of 3. Drop some comments down below if you enjoy the content, if you can make the deck better for other people who are watching and want to try this deck out. Drop some comments to see what changes you would make so that they could read it and change the deck accordingly how they want to make it better. If you enjoy the content so far, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hit the notification. I post videos weekly, usually 3 to 4 videos weekly. My schedule for videos is usually like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, something like that. Then maybe a 4th video somewhere in the week. So hit that notification button, thumbs up, the subscribe button. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Drop some comments down below. Check the description of the video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.